I think Gen V just revealed how Homelander and his entire army will lose. Between Godolkin's plan and Sister Sage's master plan, we have to ask ourselves, what is Phase 2? What is this grand orchestrated plan of hers? We know what Phase 1 was. We saw it in Boys Season 4, but Phase 2 might be something diabolical. Gen V's finale pretty much directly leads into the Boys Season 5. And let's just be real about the situation, it was all set up. I'm hearing the biggest criticism that I've seen with all these types of shows. What's with these finales being set up for other seasons, and then we're not going to see the rest of the show years from now? I'm telling you, this is the problem with streaming shows nowadays. It happened with Alien Earth. The Alien Earth finale was set up for a season we may or may not even see. It's not even confirmed if it's coming back. House of Dragon have this issue. It's going to keep happening. I'm just going to put that out there. But it did reveal a couple Easter eggs and things that could lead directly into the fall of Homelander. Now, I made a video touching on the fact that I don't think Homelander is the strongest character on the show. At least they're not going to make it that way. He is, for all intents and purposes, but I believe any one of these three has the potential to overtake him. Mary has already... She's part of that big-ass project where she and Homelander were one of the few babies to survive those crazy experiments and be powerful as fuck. You got Ryan, who is Homelander's son, has a lot of his powers. You have Starlight, who I believe, if they're going the route I think they are, maybe, because she's basically the opposition to Homelander, both politically and just as a protagonist. She's the head of the Starlighters. She's the head of the Resistance, right? She's the face of it anyways. They could have a confrontation between her and Homelander where she wins. She might absorb the power of the fucking sun. Maybe her power isn't just cornered to taking out electricity from nearby lights. No, it's could be anything. Could be solar too. In terms of Mary, I don't think she's going to have that much screen time in The Boys. I don't think any of these characters will. I think they'll be in it for like 1 or 2 episodes. Maybe because in the finale she teams up and it's like an Avengers style, all of them against Thanos type thing, where Homelander gets fucked up by every single one of them, but I really don't want that. I don't think she's going to have that much screen time to make a difference. This begs the question, how will Homelander lose, given everything that we have been told? Well, it all comes down to Sister Sage. I think this chick is playing double agent. I think she's pulling the strings in multiple different directions, and I don't think she's purely on the side of Homelander. Remember, she was protecting him. Godolkin, his master plan was, I'm going to control Marie, going to test the waters, and if I can control her, make her my meat puppet, then I can do the same thing to fucking Homelander. That was his plan. I control the main god, out of all these Vought superheroes. I'll be OP as hell. But Sister Sage is like, I need Homelander for Phase 2. I'm not allowing this to occur. And remember, despite her backing Homelander, she knew A-Train was resisting against Homelander. She knew he was going to betray Homelander. She knew what was happening. She wasn't just suspicious, he might be. She's smart. She's high IQ as fuck. She knows this dude was going to rebel. She let it happen. She could have easily told anyone. She could have whistle blew the entire thing. She could have told anyone, by the way, this dude looks sus. Just kill him right now. No, she didn't. She wanted it to happen. She wants a resistance to be built and led by Starlight, because that's she's maneuvering everything like a chessboard. Now, why? We have the Resistance. We got Murray and her clan joining the Boys' Resistance. It's going to be a crazy team up with everybody, all for warfare against Homelander's corrupt regime. But why? I'm going to tell you right now, this is Sister Sage's motivation, and it was told to us in Season 4. She wants to test her theories badly. She's an intellectual, high IQ girl. No one's on her level intellectual. She has all these plans and theories about what could happen. She's testing them on a grand, public, global scale now. So she just wants to put things out there, see how it works out, and observe. See if her thesis about how things go down will be correct. So, Phase 1, put Homelander into power, establish the regime, put all of his enemies into prison, make Starlighters the villain against him, create as much conflict between them as possible, put him in power. Phase 1's done. What's Phase 2? Phase 2 is anarchy. Because Homelander will not be staying in power, my friends, and neither will his regime. She wants to break the regime wide open. She's going to literally, I believe, leak things to the Resistance, led by Starlight and the Boys, so that they can have an upper hand on Homelander and his army. Why? Again, this is not black and white. I'm with Homelander, I'm on the bad guys team. No. She doesn't give a fuck. This is all playful to her. She's simply testing things out. She wants to see how things play out. She's like Dana White after a fight, asked by the media, when's the next fight happening? We'll see how things play out. If you're a UFC fan, you understand the reference. Look at all the chess pieces that need to be maneuvered. Look, this is meant for chaos. Soldier Boy, he's woken up now. He probably hates Butcher and his team like crazy, but he's not too fond of Homelander or Ryan. but he might join them. He might not. He's kind of like he's a wild card. You have the Resistance. You have Butcher, who's losing his fucking mind with a virus. You have Ryan, right, who just killed the chick and may or may not be okay with his dad, but also hates himself. You have the 7. They're questionable. Their loyalties are questionable. They're all idiots, half of them. This is meant for any person who's established in power right now to get overthrown and the entire government to be destroyed. This is a boiling pot. It's a powder keg. Sister Sage is the match. Homelander will be disoriented. The whole point of this is to disorientate Homelander to the point where he loses his absolute mind and loses control over his entire regime. His authority is completely subdued. And then it's survival of the fittest. It's whoever is the strongest will win. Sister Sage is just sitting back watching it all happen, seeing who's in control. She's flowing with whatever the wind. She's flowing in whatever direction the wind is. That's her. She's choosing who's likely to come out on top. And in her mind, she's gathered that if the right pieces are put in place, Homelander will be toppled. Very, very easily, in fact. That's what Phase 2 is about, in my opinion. Now, how does Homelander actually lose when it comes down to it? What's the final confrontation look like? Is it him versus the boys, all versus one? I don't think so. I think it's going to be a personal battle between him and Butcher and Ryan. I think Butcher and Ryan will team up on him. Maybe him and Ryan will be beating the shit out of Butcher. Butcher will find his old persona, his old humanity back. Break through to Ryan. Him and Ryan will take Homelander down. And I think Butcher is going to stick Homelander with a concentrated dose of the virus. I think creating a concentrated dose of it, like a needle or something, will be established in the season. Homelander is going to get shot up with this and turned human. And he will be one of the mud people that he hates so much. The ultimate form of revenge and punishment. He will age out and die out like a normal human. That's the ultimate punishment for him. I don't think he's going to die straight up in a physical calamity fight with the boys. I don't even think Homelander versus the boys is the final confrontation of the show, by the way. I think it's something else, but I think he will be human. All those scenes where he's picking at his gray hairs, bro, it's been leading up to the fact that he's going to turn human. The show wants this dude to suffer. I really would prefer this rather than him getting his ass whooped by like Mary, Starlight, and Huey. Like, what the fuck? I prefer that, to be honest. And then the final villain is Butcher. I told you the final confrontation is not going to be Homelander. It's going to be Butcher versus Huey and Ryan. The boys, of course, will fight him, all the members of them, but it'll come down to Ryan and Huey, the two people with the most personal close contact with Butcher. They're going to take him down. Huey can't do it alone. He needs Ryan, who has Homelander powers, because Butcher's OP with these cancer tentacles. So they're going to take him down, and Huey will probably deliver the final blow and kill Butcher, like he did in the comics. Now, this just leaves a couple wild cards. I don't know what the hell Soldier Boy is going to do this. I don't know how he factors into this. I don't know which side he will join. I think he might make a couple cameos and leave. I don't actually think he'll inevitably join the war. I think he'll make a couple cameos and just bounce, and then we'll see him in his own show that takes place in the past. So I don't really know what they're going to do. Scared. Maybe he raises Ryan and he redeems himself to raise Ryan, becoming a better man for his grandson, because Butcher's fucking dead. Ryan's lost his parent figures, and Homelander's going to die as a human. Pathetic. I think Sister Sage will be taken down by Starlight or somebody. She has to be. She has to be. Because even though she's teetering both sides, she is straight up a villain at the end of the day. She led to a lot of people dying. So I genuinely think what I just said is how it's going to go. And it doesn't take rocket science to think that's what's going to happen. I just truly believe it is. I think Ryan gets his happy ending eventually, with Soldier Boy becoming a dad, maybe. I hope Soldier Boy doesn't die. I really hope that's not the case. I could actually see them doing that. Fuck! All the 7 will die. I think Black Noir will die. I think the Deep will die. Sister Sage will die. Firecracker's dead as fuck. And yeah, the boys will win. That's how it's gonna happen. And Butcher will die. I do predict Mother's Milk will probably die. I really want either Frenchie or Kimiko to die, but I don't think they will, because they're established as a romance now, the proper couple. So I don't think the show will kill them off now. But I do want a lot of members of the boys dying. I don't think Starlight or Huey are dying. They can't. So yeah, that's my theory for that. That's what I think Phase 2 of Sister Sage's plan is. Let me know what you guys think. Bye. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on a mission to take over Hollywood. But the army must keep growing. If you want to suggest video topics to me, or talk about your favorite movies or favorite film theories in a community with like-minded individuals, join the Zafy Discord now. Link is in the description and the comment section as well. Join us. This movement is just beginning. We're taking over Hollywood, one coke line at a time.